Hi there. Just wanted to get a quick video made on the way that I like to buy the doTERRA vitamins and supplements because there's a lot of ways to buy them where they're super expensive and you can really cut your costs down if you know exactly what you're doing. So the main supplements, the main vitamins would be the combination of these three. And you take 4 pills of each one every day. So I take 2 of each in the morning, so 6 in the morning, and then six. I take around 2 because actually I combine in another one that I'll show you in a minute. It's called Mito 2 Max, and it's kind of a high energy one. And I don't like taking it too close to bed, so I take mine when I get up, and then around 2, or when I start to feel that afternoon drag, because they really kind of bring me out of that. And so it's quite a lot of pills, and they're actually a nice size. So I know when I first started, I would have to like give myself a half an hour watching a TV show or something to get myself to swallow them all because it just seemed like a pain. Now I crave them really, and it's no big deal for me to shove the whole handful into my hand and pop them down all at once. So I got used to it, but you can see that they're pricey. So at retail, like if you just went to the website and just bought them individually, you'd be paying this price up here. This one's amazing, by the way. I love this one. So what this is like if they take whole foods, fruits and vegetables, and they ground it down into a powder. That's what you're going to get here. So if you take all 4 of those pills per day, you're getting the equivalent of 13 vitamins or 13 fruits and vegetables. This one's your essential fatty oils, like from your fish oils. These, and there's other things in them too, but that's basically what they are. And you put those 2 together and you're getting a really nice complete nutrition package for yourself. I had a problem with these one time where a pill broke open in the bottle. So normally there's no flavor to them. But that one time that the pill broke open and got all over the other pills, huge fish flavor, really strong fish flavor. I went ahead and just choked them down and took them all month. The good news was, hey, I know there's a lot of fish oil in there. The bad news was that they tasted terrible for a month. I probably could have contacted the company and they might have done something about it. They've always been super good to work with. I'm just lazy like that. And so I just choked them down and took them. But like I said, that's only happened one time. So that's not usually a big issue. But I did want to mention it because it just lets me know there's a massive amount of fish oil in there, which is so good for your brain and really important for me and my family because we have so many brain issues. And then this one here, this is Cellular Vitality Complex. I think this is the one that's like doing, I think these 2 give me a ton of nutrition and make me healthy. I think this one's like what's repairing my body. My toenails are growing back, like the ones that were damaged, perfectly normal after 7 years. And my husband's always had these gigantic keloid scars, so scars that grow on themselves and they're itchy. They stick out of his skin for about 1/4 of an inch, and they're like 1.5 inches long, all over his chest and back. I went to rub his back behind it under his shirt the other day, and they were missing. So, there was like no sign of them. So the ones that were still there, the really big ones that had been there, were a lot smaller, and the small ones that he had were just completely gone. So I think this one's just downright healing our bodies somewhat. Um, it's got this extract that I read about in a Natural Grocers magazine article. That they sell at natural grocers like Whole Foods, just that one extract. Well, it comes from a pine tree or grape seeds. This actually, I looked at this, so whenever I see or hear about a new great supplement, I always go check my Alpha CRS, and it's always in there. Like someone said, you should take curcumin. It's from the turmeric group. Alpha CRS already has it in there. So this extract that I was reading about, that's so good for your brain. It's super good for women's issues. It's really good for your vascular system, your cardiovascular system. I read about how amazing it was and how these trials they've been doing in these studies were really making a change for people. And then I looked on the back of our Alpha CRS, and it was in there from both the pine tree bark extract and from grape seeds. So it's actually got 2 sources of it in here. So I love this one, but as much as I love it, man, I don't know That would be a hard price for me to pay, $92.67. So the prices down here are if you go and get like a wholesale customer discount. So like by like getting a Costco card, so you get the Costco prices. You pay $35 to have that for a year through DoTerra. So if you just wanted to sign up and pay $35 and then buy these individually, let's say you just wanted one of them, you would pay that wholesale price. Now I don't do that either because I still think that's too expensive. Oh, this is just showing you the back of, I forgot to put this on here. This is the back of that Alpha CRS, and here's the pine bark extract. Here's the grapeseed extract, and this is the long name. Actually, it's even longer than that. There's one that starts with an O, a word that starts with an O that goes before it. That both of these extracts have that are so good for you. If you want to see that article, I did find it on the internet, and I could connect you to it. Here's what I do it. I use the loyalty rewards program. It's kind of like their frequent flyer thing. So if you know you're going to be ordering every month, it's just you give them your credit card number. It's a standing order, and it just keeps coming. Now, I say that, I'll tell you, I'm terrified of those programs because when I always forget to quit them, and they always take me by surprise. And all of a sudden I go, whoa, $80 just came out of my account, and I get shocked. So I'm a little bit standoffish of frequent flyer programs where you do that. However, this one it's really flexible. You can go in and change it as much as you want. They send me an email letting me know it's coming up. So I've never been thrown off guard by it. There are months where I bring it down to, I've never brought it down to nothing, and I'll show you why in a minute, but I've brought it down to just a couple of dollars and bought only a chapstick on it because I just didn't want to spend any money that month. But this is how I do mine, and this is why I do it that way. If you buy the pack of 3, it's $80 for the whole 3, okay? And then they have all these other supplements that I love. In fact, here's 2 of them that are, they don't have the Alpha CRS down here as an option, but the other 2 that are in that, just like the vitamins and nutrients, you could buy those, or you could get those at a discounted price. So if you buy this for $80 or $79.50, you're allowed to pick up any 3 others for only $20 each. So if you didn't want the Alpha CRS or you didn't use it that much, you could just pick up a couple of these, and then you're getting your vitamins for the next month even cheaper. I don't. This is what I get. I get the Mito 2 Max because it gives me a ton of energy. And the other thing is, it's because my entire family has ADHD, and I've really been questioning if I have ADHD myself. Well, what they take for their ADHD is a stimulant, and it works amazing. And I would like to have that stimulant too. However, I can't get prescribed that stimulant because I have heart issues, and it would be too difficult on my heart for me to take that. This has natural type stimulants. In fact, they say, I don't remember if they even call them stimulants, but natural ways to give you energy and stamina. And I notice that my brain functions so much better on it. I get a whole lot less of the, ADHD, oh, squirrel, totally distracted feeling when I'm on it. So I do take this, and I buy 2 of these because I take double the amount because I take it in the morning and the afternoon, which I looked up and you can do. But not everyone needs that. I do. So I get 2 Mito 2 Max, and I get a deep blue polyphenol. So what this is, it's kind of like, think of like herbal Adderall. Not Adderall, sorry. Herbal Advil. That reminds me, I need to call my pharmacist. Squirrel, there I go. Sorry. Okay, back on topic. This is like more like an Advil. So, but you can take it every day. So not only does it help you when you have some aches and pains, but you can take it as a preventative measure. So your legs aren't going to get as tired if you're going to go on a long walk or something. So my husband has been taking Advil every single day for a couple of years because, I'm sorry, he doesn't take Advil, he takes Aleve, but same type of thing. He takes a pain reliever every single day because his job is so physically demanding that he just feels better if he just takes it preventatively. So I want to get him away from that. And I've decided to do this for myself too. That, maybe it's an old age thing, maybe it's my weight thing. I just get physically tired as far as my body shuts down. I can't go as long as I want to anymore. And it used to be that my brain was shut down as well. But now that it's not because of my Mito 2 Max, I want my body to go more. So I've just started taking this, and we'll see how that starts working. And I also will say about all these supplements is that when I first started, first of all, I didn't take them as regularly as I should have, um, but they still helped. Even if I only took one of these every couple days, I still felt a little bit better, kind of like you just take a from the grocery store multivitamin. You feel a little bit better. Um, but when I started taking them as much as you're supposed to take them, in fact, I didn't even do that. I took them half because I just couldn't get myself to do it twice a day. I only took them half for a couple of months, and now I take them full. But when I started doing half for daily for a couple of months, I started noticing a big difference, and that's when I started upping. Like I'm doing the whole bit because it feels so good. And then what I found out was it actually takes 4 months for your red blood cells in your blood to rejuvenate, to die, and then be born again. So it's going to take 4 months for you to feel the full of taking something regularly for you to feel the absolute full effect. So this is just me. I'm just now starting it, so I can't be a huge help on it yet, but I can tell you in a couple of months if it's doing its job. Now these other things are stuff that are available. These are the kids, but I think you probably aren't interested in those. If you want a probiotic, they've got a probiotic. This is digestion enzymes. So it's 10 enzymes that are found in whole fruits and vegetables. Whole fruits and vegetables. So if you're having a particularly meal full of preservatives, or you're eating out or something, you're just not eating a whole lot of fruits and vegetables with your meal, then you're not getting the enzymes your body could use to help you break down that meal. This does that for you. So my family takes this all sorts of different ways. My kids that have digestive issues take it on a very regular basis. I hardly ever take it because I'm pretty good at breaking down my food, although I probably could use a little bit more. But I'm choosing to take some other things, and I just can't get myself to take one more pill on a regular basis. The probiotic is super important to our family, again, because with the gut and the brain being so closely connected with the dopamine and the serotonin, all the chemicals in your brain that make you happy and make you feel like you're having a good life, those a lot of times are created in your gut. So if you don't have good gut health, it can really mess with your brain, and with the amount of depression and anxiety we have, I need my kids' guts to be healthy. So we use this. There's also a kid version. It's kind of like you suck down a pixie stick. Basically it's delicious. And my daughter hates it, so I take the kid version because it's delicious and I love it, and she takes this one. Anyway, so I put my vitamins on the loyalty rewards program, which is like their frequent flyer program.